How's everybody doing? This is day 4 on my uncomfortable journey. Today pretty much sucked in general, and you're probably asking yourself, how could this day suck when you've got a new Viking helmet sauna hat? It's basically been a strong finish. Let's put it that way. I don't know if it's just like the totality of 3 or 4 days of some dieting, battling a cold. Kids have been sick. Father in the hospital. He's good now. One of those things that. The anxiety that people get around being in the hospital can make it really tough to be there and support. But you have to just let people be themselves. Catching some health advice from people in the hospital, that's always pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, I think it's just a little bit of everything. And that's, that's like what we all have, right? I think we all start these things. We know it's going to be uncomfortable. Right now I'm in the uncomfortableness. And this time I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in as I normally would or make an excuse. It's really hot in here. The hat is supposed to make me stay in longer. I guess by not having my head bake. Right now I'm in a infrared sauna, but it's between 172 and 175 degrees, so it's still pretty hot, but not like the Finnish saunas. So, but I've been doing 1 meal a day, living carnivore. That's carnivore foods, meat, eggs. Haven't had any fish yet, and fermented stuff. So basically some kefir, goat kefir, raw goat kefir from this farm share, and some kimchi, which is not Korean kimchi. So I don't know, if it's got to be from Korean or Chinese or whatever for it to be considered kimchi. It seems to have some of the components. And when I open the jar, it bubbles, and it's kind of funky. So I'm calling it a ferment. So I've been checking ketones. They're in the lower, around 0.4 to 0.6. Still fitting in workouts. And this is all for the greater good. This is for the kids. This is for me. This is for my family. This is also a bit of a screw you to all those that were rooting against me from my younger days when I was quite a bit of a jerk. I could give a bunch of reasons why I was a jerk, validate it, New York, dog eat dog world, wasn't hugged enough, whatever. At the end of the day, I was a jerk. It's probably why I was drinking a lot, why I was low on myself. Get into relationships, and as soon as you realize somebody likes you, you wonder what the hell is wrong with them. For the record, in this sauna, these are just some full spectrum lights which I might be losing some of the benefit because of the hat, but I like the hat. I like the hat. But this is not some sort of filter, a rainbow filter to bring in some sunshine or some other crap like that. But, you know, after 2 years of not drinking and a year and a half of, no marijuana, THC products, it's things get a little boring. Then you turbocharge and you say, no, I'm going to take advantage of all this stuff, or all the drinking and the smoking and all that kind of stuff was really holding me back. And now that I don't have that in my life, it's just all rock star moments and accomplishment and accomplishment. And that is not the case. You're actually just stuck with the person that has put off your actual self-improvement for decades, 2-3 decades, and using that as a crutch. So, you know, I think it's the best time to start working on yourself is immediately. You don't have to stop all of your bad habits. It's definitely not going to help you for the most part, but it's not the bad habits that are actually preventing you from doing the things that you want to do. You can be a functioning XYZ negative habit person, right? You can move forward. You can move yourself forward. But maybe you don't get the clarity of mind without drying out or, fixing your sleep or one of the 100 other benefits that come along the way. So, well, the last time I did one of these videos, it was in the next 30 seconds or so that the camera overheated. So I just want to thank you for listening to me. It helps to get this shit out. I've told my mother-in-law I was going to try not to swear on these things, so... normally I would use like a rubber band or something like that and snap myself. So stay tuned for the rubber band self-discipline therapy. But, if you're like me, you're not alone. If you're not like me, enjoy the show. Welcome to the zoo. Take it easy, everyone.